Last year at the 2015 Hack, Solid State Group were runners-up with their first venture into the field of hardware creation, a product replenishment tool for the home based around a smart scale device.
It has sensors to measure weight, an NFC reader to communicate with the bottle, and a Wi-Fi chip to connect to the internet. It displays consumption and reorders the product automatically. It is flexible, scalable, and connected to other bases so you can adapt it for your whole product ranges or accommodate different uses for the consumer.
We did like 2 new ecosystems, trying to explain all of that within 3 minutes and do a live demo.
So in this example, we've basically got 4 products that are already synced to our unit. If we put the SIF ActiFizz onto the scales.
This is where we're kind of like this, aren't we?
Yeah.
And it works.
It will basically activate, and then if you use it, it will basically go down in weight, and then it will reorder the item on Sainsbury's shopping basket.
We'll see in a bit. I think we got cut off at the end because we were trying to just
trying to fit it all in.
It will so it added the ActiFizz to the shopping basket through Armido.
Just made it through the finishing line.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It was fun. I mean, it was a challenge. We all walked away tired and wondered what had happened the last 2 days, but really enjoyed it. Looking forward to next year. It's something that we're all quite excited about, in fact. So.
Yeah.
After the hack, the development process on the smart scale continued.
Literally at my desk we have the casing that we put together in the 2-day event, which was just a bunch of boards and wires sitting on top of scale and taking the outputs of those readings. From that, we ended up developing some prototype scales, which are workable, connected to the internet, and have a lot of the hardware components. The overriding business model behind this is getting replenishment to customers quicker and different ways that customers can order in the most convenient fashion. And so scale, there's a larger project behind it, so they wanted to test the business case in a simpler fashion. So we also had an idea of having a button which a person could press and then an order go through, or the products being added to the shopping basket.
The scale was a great idea because I think it really helped people to understand consumption better, so there was less waste. And also more efficiency, so you're ordering the product exactly when you need it rather than too early or too late. The scale addressed 2 problems. It addressed knowing when to order and then placing the order. What we did with moving back to the button was just make it about, well, how do you make it easy to place the order?
What happens is you associate a product with a button. It can be any Unilever product, anything that's really needed at any place in the home, a one-touch button that reorders the product. So we purchased this actually, just a button which was connected to the internet, had some LED lights, but this is just all off-the-shelf components, and we built an app around that. The app was tied to work for the button and the scale. So we've taken the button and broken down the hardware of the button to its individual components. Only the items are going to be used, which is the stage that we're at now with we call it an alpha prototype. So we have a battery here, there's the chip with the Wi-Fi, and then the actual button, the clickable element there.
The shopper experience going through this is key. It needs to be intuitive. This can't be something that comes out with a 10-page manual or even a 1-page manual. I really want to get this that it gets into people's homes and they can get it up and running within a couple of minutes, and it's working and making it easy for them. No one wants to think about reordering their washing powder. That's the whole point of this. The insight is, who cares? I'm just ordering something that I do every month.
Finally, we asked the project team about their experience of the process up until this point.
Like having a physical product at the end of it that does exactly what you want is so, you get so much gratitude out of that because it's your own sort of little creation. So yeah, it's been a really good, interesting challenge.
That direct insight from Unilever and their customers has been very instrumental.
I think what's been awesome with Solid State specifically is how open they've been to the feedback. Yes, we had the ideas from the hack, we've adapted that, and they've taken on board the insight that our business can bring. I think what's great and what's worked really well with Solid State is having that regular update. So the decisions can be made really quickly and on the fly rather than having to wait for the meeting. So we have a weekly meeting. It's more about checking in and then reconfirming rather than, okay, right, let's bring everyone back up to speed on what's happened over a week. A week, a lot changes in.
Now, to show us the next step in the replenishment button project. We welcome the Solid State Group team.